This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Finance Minister Honorable KCL auto forcing akwa parliament na ode eye yakohomabo sika akwa kotuja. And of course there are plethora of things that he talked about, and Charles McCarthy Eofi Hantino meaning Kasabebre, maybe we're going to have our own bite tomorrow, but just a quick one. Bakwa a striking Bebre has to do with Enyema Dodua na watchere se yatete so, and okanya eka kukunti, and actually how detailed he wanted to be. Of course Yakai, one of the finance ministers under Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings said me kokra buokosra no kachre ye ura kwese boche, may he so rest in perfect peace. And abra ura to vosin eka kakukuntini. I was like, I ura kwese boche and obamichim. He talked about PUP cement, GNA, in fact cooking oil and it on 950 and about 600 cities. Eka can say aroma rice and poor 650 and you turn 350. And to about Facebook Live on Accra 100.5 are we featuring some of the things he said. So price of kokonte, for instance, one sack which used to be sold for 1,200 Ghana cedis as a January is now being sold for 950. So we're whooping differentials now El Honum for all of us to see. He equally touch of other project Odiama OCC and IMF for review. So for instance, new bridge across the Volta River, construction of Tema Aplau Road project phase 1, Tema motorway runabout, construction of 14 pedestrian bridges, Kumasi roads and drainage extensions, Power Grant interchange secondary Tekrade, construction of drinking water facilities in Winchi, and a host of others because Okensembe Bre. And one other areas, if like another area I'll touch it on, has to do with basic fiscal discipline of the country. But say he or they inherited an economy in comatose, Abuba and Ghana Ukra, and some share Ghana football say Umbebuana Ghana Siajina Branino, and Nema Bibrihonomwa Omu a year, and he talked of a lot of a car, 1 by 2 year ometia, whooping of around 11 plus billion Ghana cedis. Enti we semwa ene ura ato forcing edi tuja. He talked of inflation. Obekai say abra NPP free sono is stood above 23%, and the inflation form he talked about say vetting adiaba kwa kan ho sempa say he wishes to stabilize the city, and city no form pa. Now, one major thing that featured the big push program. Yabakaya in his first budget arrangement, 13.8 billion cedis. Anna Aban a year saying the big push project. And for the next 2 to 3 years, near finance minister Chen said, "Ye base can be pudu na yadiaye nyama bibre." So as part of the big push program, they have selected some abandoned road project for which no dedicated funding was allocated by the previous government. So for instance, construction of new bridge on the Oti River, upgrading of Adomi Bridge, rehabilitation of Petoi, Afiadenigba Road, dualization of Cape Coast Takrad, Intalia. And one thing so many has to do with Accra through Insawam, through Nkoko, Ekusi Kumasi Highway. Okensembe Bre, Kamfa allowances, Ometria, nursing training allowance, and a host of others. Like I said, I will have my official bite tomorrow. Inti enano me demema me guests Womufi Hanum na Omadusum. I see Kwajo Yebua also around. Inti Charles, Mema Wakwaba, you follow through near Honorable Minister Kanye. Yes, he has fulfilled some area of the law, but beyond that, minim ara if your expectations were met or the things now anticipating a honor no boboso. Let's look at the pros and cons and the other rudiment of it.
Nana Otu Darko, mama waha. Macha woni wati for ne arefo. Macha production. Macha mpanyifo ameni ombe dwuma area we wo studio ha. Ana the session na wo chire mu no. Budget presentation, media budget review. Ene ne keka hu no nyina akoye ritual. Akoye amamre ana amane. Ai da ho a afibia na bribia no esese ye witness. Entino na ye expect say finance minister Kesela to forcing bibi sa odi bebe tuja ba mantimian tie fully na statement because no mo share 11 what I say almost some year program bi mu wi a o meko honum na 11 am fa madly sa izi yen kan okwentre yen benyifo nso amon fa time nyadwuma say ne parliament wo an important event like media budget review, as a amount for and play accordingly. And yet, now I'm a year. My year nephew, honor.
And you say, if you want me to refresh your mind on some takeaways, sir.
No, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe so. Maybe the man import duty. Where you feel what is so. Then why you have import duty, huh? We don't hear me because or share your bo say and net Jumadia obedino media budget review no obe working on import duty obe ye hu adwuma so obe demolish no obe readjust no obe ye ne den yo na me fi say ne de esimeti bibi efa ho ano to menim COVID-19 levy no o say ye boso be ye fi ho anya bia utie no
abolish it
sa 366 pages statement I will deliver you know, paragraphs no pages maybe so what me address or abolish it.
I think that I saw on their page said COVID-19 said to be abolished.
COVID-19 will be abolished.
Yes,
it's not has been abolished.
No, so maybe the other underpinnings are also that when what they have spent, what they intend to spend to when 2020 the next year's budget will be read. So I'm sure say for the next budget never ban it will capture some of those things finally.
No, but I feel that I am feeling that we should be given the hope. It must be instructive.
No,
it must be direct. So it must be confrontational. It must be confrontational. It must be able to tell us.
Yes, yes.
And when I got to the next one, the end of the okay.
Oh no, say or make reference
to.
Yeah.
Import duties eno ne kuye ene ka ho na nema board wo Ghana ha e ditu mu se dollar na ho ndi akofoma Cedi ne de mu apagya no eno na affect prices and commodities services our man with presently, but to sustain it and make it more cheaper na I lifted burden on yen timamu for no na me feel say import duties ne de import duty levy no Nana Otu Darko.
Yeah.
Na say to force it in the boss share so. Na at least what demolition no. To send your year dollar no. And you know, I don't want to hear will again after you have told us in your previous budget they say you would work on it this time. So I say no, that was my expectation. Besides, these were the two things I was looking out for. Say, Omeye Bibiafa import duty.
Okay, so both the question and also COVID tax is removed.
will remove or is removed because I saw a flyer.
Yeah, because the flyer almost say my remove COVID tax
will be removed, will be abolished. I saw a flyer. It says it will be abolished.
Yeah, that's the flyer.
So if it will be abolished, doesn't mean it is abolished. Let's get that straight.
And then Kwanka.
Okay. Ejina me bisa say
what is okay?
No, me I picked it from there.
But
you say we are on their 20 page in so.
But I'm funny say
and then we are not saying here.
I'm funny say
by what point are you making? You are trivializing the matter.
If we can
but JNA is important to somebody. The moment a finance minister goes as low as mentioning JNA, or so what they say, go to the level of everybody. Now, what is wrong?
When
you will never love Kwesi Botwe. But he's one of the finest finance ministers.
Oh, yeah, Ghana.
By 10%. Now, Kwesi Botwe was 19 under Rollins and your Gold Coast.
That must start to be finance minister. How many years?
No, but you shouldn't belittle it. You shouldn't belittle it. Could they allow him?
That is how he
don't worry, move by Mr.
Sana or Philly. I say.
Any
problem.
Any problem.
Yeah, problem. You see, me
COVID-19 was it.
What I say.
What are you telling us?
And Wamaya Tia says Ghana car yedeno. Na ye 726.7 billion. Wabon mo de tuamu 113.7.
The whole rough
billion. Enti aka 613 billion. Was it Akufo-Addo Enumudi 4.5 billion in 6 days.
How many today?
January 1st. January 1st to January 6th. Before me concern IMF sika bi omudi buy omudi sika omudi sika famutesi dija afa majirimu the bread knife afa majirimu no I call 4.5 billion.
I don't believe there's somebody there.
It will be too.
Omudi there.
Now, well, omudi there. Akufo-Addo or Ghana bisaro.
There's something bisa at come there.
And they just say bisa to know. See, or see, it's been omobro. You see. Yes, in all, I think the bus is on course. John Dramani Mahama and the team or more yard there. But via asem warno ye beka ho asem. But for now ye hwe esika omotua bi omotua na tie budget no has been paid by 5 minutes. Not a year has been paid. It presupposes that now will be intia, not killer intia cano or bottle holes to mean tia, and now twaba are 2 8 can of attack our bottle hole left and right. Yeah, now boom. I know too. This wouldn't be complete without at least slashing of import duties.
I'm sure it will feature in November.
What is November?
I didn't hear about that.
One November more.
Okay, so let's see this one. VAT reforms. Under the new VAT reforms, COVID-19 levy will be abolished.
So I was
number
right.
2.
No.
Oh, but that's what I also said. I also said will be.
Not you. You read somebody's measure
that said it's abolished.
I'm saying no.
Also will be abolished.
Yeah.
The effective VAT rate will be reduced. The cascading effect of the GET fund and NHIS levies will be removed. VAT flat rate will be removed. Unified VAT rate will be implemented. The VAT registration threshold will be increased to exempt small and micro businesses, and compliance will be improved through public education and the introduction of fiscal electronic devices.
So this is VAT. I am talking about import.
I'm sure the production will work on it as and when it goes.
Because
please check the imports.
Price number buffer because what to susua sikani no the bio beko bia ontimi price no sra na eko so mu yi fi ho a na otu what they na as accident I say no. Anka what replace be.
Right.
So what I say. You see, young can into say cars bob a year day within some few I think the 2022 thereof. And prices of cars a skyrocketing a gallop because those days now crap 50,000 now Timinya CRV Honda no Accord no mudi to all of a sudden na atipraga Usain Bolt.
Okay, but sir, I'm sorry, let's also establish or say on, for instance, other taxes and VAT, it will be abolished, but that will be done after a consultation with IRS in September. So that's the timeline given to it. So let's wait until that time.
You see, I don't want to believe at this point because Atu has done well. So and there might be say bar what to be fine trino. What I say, Anka Nana Otu can be say all this while no. Then I know I want your consultation. I feel now consultation.
He didn't say that.
But that is what you said. You said let's establish also in consultation with IRS.
But that is not to say 1 year consultation before.
But if you are
maybe further engagement to be deepened.
Oh, and don't destroy the case for them.
But you are destroying it for them.
I'm not destroying it because Uber presented by the now consultation. No, I'm far. What does that mean? It negates what you have presented. So it means that you must do consultation before you go out there and speak. You don't speak before you go and do consultation. That is my point. Do you get it? That's my point. All consultation ought to have been done before now. So as I say, 18 years, yeah, bona baso ne kase wa $2 siwo na no. Yes, yeah, can no want it. Nimi ya mon kanchen say Goel. Ghana Oil Company Limited. Goel. Any share for minimum the omoton filling stations. Have you noticed omomo prices are different from many other people?
I think it be a 13.
It be a 14.
Meanwhile, plus. It be other places 11.
10 plus. So I don't know what this shell is shelling. I don't know what goil is goiling here. Omomo prices are different. Let's to take notice of this thing. Energy, I offended. Goil CEO, Anna MD, Edward Bauer. All man na drink coconut on red because me feel sanka buy dear. And there is no bombo reasonable, but it is not. See, why are there so clear mess, no? But COVID-19 levy will be abolished there, Mr. Na. Or abolition and then no China ya. Only few and then you China ya. And yes, I promise and
no, I think you should also understand something.
What is there to understand?
He didn't say me bar in a space of 6 months, may abolish COVID-19 levy. He said COVID-19 levy will be abolished. We gave them a 4-year mandate.
No. Hold on. What it means that you can abolish it on the 5th of December 2028.
No, of course. But it's as if say you want to overrun the government.
Who is overrunning the government?
They inherited a government in comatose. Asem no mo kana na wenti e ka bebre a bombeto ye no wenti e bi. So if you are finance minister, would you just abolish everything? You just get everything. Until you abolish one, you take care of one. After you get different stream of money, you abolish it, you take care of the other one.
Nana Otu.
Nana
Otu Darko.
Don't also forget say any IMF and so on. So the hands of the government is tight.
Wait. Don't let it seem as if say Yetiani Ekriti as a mama Aban.
That's what you're doing.
Oh no, I can't ask him. And I'm holding the response. I'm holding him accountable. What is happening? What am I doing?
What did he do?
Is it not Atu who told us after he presented the first budget and said, I COVID levy, in the media, this
okay.
You don't even know this one. So
okay, said he will abolish Wawanka media budget. He said he will abolish
internet, Yanka will pull these things out for you. net is good, I would have pulled these things
but
out for you.
This internet issue, and yes, it's worrying.
If it is good,
the last week or two we talked about this internet issue. We still talking about the same thing.
Internet,
I come around so say yade.
See, I can't say my idea.
Yeah,
so what tape na munyi fi ho.
Chance.
What I say? Asema ye kano. Mano.
It's Senator. Senator bro.
How to ya bro.
See what's management the one idea. At least put it on the table above grey.
Now be new. It's a time na wo de da.
No now eh. Come on anyway.
And come budget no go anymore.
The leg going am what it is.
Nana Otu. Me see Dr. Atu Forcing or yeah in the first presentation. Sa COVID levy do NPP message against so we so abolish we ube you welfare ube you and where ye your friend then betting tax.
Yeah.
Where ye e-levy.
What cancel emissions?
What an emission quite almost not existing pool and also
what cancel.
And I make can almost say existing pool no so a cancel in the cell so or cancel when ye COVID the near day in fuel.
Not exist.
Oh, you don't get it.
No, but you don't also say that.
I am paraphrasing what people are saying.
Say it well. Not exist, but Oman Shasi Anji. But what can not exist here?
I am quoting. So don't hold me accountable. What I'm quoting. Quotations will be wise. Me quote what the NPP have said. I did not elicit our response. So now, Minister di buy say by media dear na why be afa sa COVID levy and na make it near be catch room only few or you few are
be after rationalization of the VAT in September.
You can imagine say Nana Otu without this krana or manu free that people feel okay, people feel say burden be afio so. And I may say so we sad in the few and not to me a be for import levy who are you don't call Chimune 50% what you have for Gua. Hello to Anka ye whom better more and also Anka won't be president to be I won't dream about behind you are surviving. You are a guy on your own. What I say? You become a dogu in no time. That's what I'm saying. I don't know make me I say me cast it, no. But the point is that you see you track and you no news in the church. Into ya na you treat talk fasono. You see a church to know quite straight. Quite no a hanum say bumper I bumpings wo into my grade that MA but you cannot move say wrong that you the other kind of graduate. Into yes at why you be. In case one ye be why ye be ni odi abetu na utia smooth presentation here on point. They get it. Clarity no wo profunimu da koji easy to read. We share the statement now easy to read and assimilate. But I'm saying say ubisa my expectation. My expectation were 2. I don't need 2 no me can no baby. San kan wo ha. Na manida so ni sankane o kasa wiye nanka COVID is a thing of the past o wiye nanka import levy utiaze in the car ba na wo porta nanka o be na ye kwayo na wo kasa Togo se Nigeria say ye ni se kanye brand ni edi yo eno na kwajo ka o se nye salon ye ukra cargo
ni obi koto Rolls Royce aba no aka say nebo LC and nebo den che Toyota Corolla salon sa no rate no 4x4 let's just say wan yo 4x4 sa no mo de ye de end the car na wo to e no ene ya hwe ho de ayo obi discuss car ba ko pe ye bi almost 4 billion ade wo na wo so wo be so de wo Ghana on fancy form
well that is the issue today yen copy enfi neighboring countries ye de na ya na ama the problem aba ene kan anka na airport na egu no so I say ina na amamfo di nema fa Togo amamfo di nema ko Nigeria enti uko tudu a na I spare pass omo fa no cargo e di batudu na amamfo akofa e di akwa boso kan and what have you why because oko temapota no boy din customs for to no mu buni pakum oba onu pe omo pe na dimi mass no no wanwa omo pe na ye mass no Nana Otu omo pe na dimi ye sa mass no omo gusua no yin wakra wa de Aban no atra ha no akondo figures na se ka we see a ton to see unso unye manufacturer
sometimes cry utu more than saying at the top.
That is a problem. And then you are not the manufacturer. You not go talk at you so car me ton say o si da bi enye san car na your ton say when I ton ga no. Are you a seller? But the receipt o si da bi you still doubt it. No.
But the question is what sense does it make? Say me you duty here and also saying carnival. Like what sense does
Ghana sanity obi timi talk at $10,000 $2,005 oba be yi no ha otua ne ewo ho
about 40 to 50,000
$60,000 $70,000 $80,000 $120,000 odigi car
it's too much
car wa tono bola o car na ya package no accident car wa kofa odi ba na obedru porter wo se da bi car we there see eji we see na ye ka se so mo man timi jesa de ne yiyi anka moto ai moto 20,000 19,000 moto za ai royal we ni are okada dewi why adentia enti import duties no in levies na dazo yes ye nya ho adwuma don't forget the President Mahama ekofa baako o the paper bi be kire Ghana for V8 ko Land Cruiser fufuro brand new na taxes was no mo kan no say 23 or say 25 me wa
23 taxes
yeah now what was he doing then? He was against the number of taxes that he did to and near Maso
what we repeat about 3-4 times.
That is what I am talking about here. And no share your bo and not to force it which share your bo won't remember kind media review budget nyan try without talking about import duty levies. No, it cannot work.
It will feature in November.
Anke ya anke the hasasa. Cinema ya grafia broche neba. Ya kana ya be feature November. Feed ko November ya kwa kitwa. Feed ko November ya kwa kitwa. Anya kwa kitwa until let's be honest with yourself. Yeah, he has done everything he's doing. He's continued to do what he's doing. We appreciate what he's doing, but I think say these areas it is important. It is crucial to our well-being. It is important to our welfare. It is important to our survival. If you must live like Nana Otu Darko, a host on Citizen Show, of course, these are some of the things you will need to accentuate your relevance. So I say, no. And you know, it cannot be the case. Say, Obebe cannot wajanya affecting you directly. This one, it affects our very existence. How? Headphone is a showty. Ye manufacture Ghana ha. If you are broche ne buy computers they see what ni if you are broche and buy camera na mu ni bi wo studio ha no. If na ebi mayo na namposo and eba. Azie eye ne manufacture na ne bo for ha anka mutimi to bebre eye na ne man bo for Nana Otu ni awpe e na obeto e na yesi amamfo kra ne man na no bo for abruchire omudi fiba but be drew her port levy in tinu ni aye gin water ma port ho in tinu na man ne man boy din obi nkasa me boa
no correct
epono so ye dia ene ye di concrete gasam so ye dia ene ya ye port no ene se mon aren't na mo ye ne man body mo na mato petrol ai ship no mo obi timi di car timi car say car obi talk car ni importation ship me or talk car na ship ya baga na 55,000 45,000 but e be drew ha kwa be first way kwanya obi first way enu na ye problem o ka phone kra na ba ni a custom for be ye e post office no ye nya hu bibi to the extent say yentimi manufacture or mine we money there and I know too we must do something about the import duties.
We will do something about it.
When? Not when I to promise us that in this media review budget or baby
Atu did not promise you in a media review budget. Stop misquoting him. He promised you, say it is an IMF conditionality. So bearing review, it will be abolished. Which part of the previous budget now to read your promise will say media budget will be reviewed? Will be
see, when he did this,
he didn't do that. You are putting words in Ato's mouth.
I am not
also about abolishing after rationalization with the IMF because it's an IMF conditionality.
Not IMF conditionality. No one like oyi level fee.
No.
IMF conditionality no ni one na oyi ni fee.
No yi ni nyina free one ma ba boy be say around
what is this over reliance on IMF?
The question is
why are you over reliance on IMF? You cannot use an IMF this thing as
you are just playing the role of an ostrich. Because you know said there is an IMF conditionality.
Which says what?
Unim ana unim. Ye no money enkita wudie bebre.
And I'm besides now what you feel on the IMF conditions a new one now.
Because it was an easy way.
No, you see it is the easy way say.
So COVID, for instance, give us in excess of say 7 billion. I'm just giving an example. Okay, I agree. Say certain things should be taken off, but say Charles, hold on, Charles, you're finance minister, you take it off gradually, having replacement because there will always be fiscal shortfalls. It is a who take it offer. Charles, Obaboy Ebesian Ranegana. So it's being taken gradually. Or promises obey ye levy emissions levy onye, betting tax onye, and he has also promised say obey betting tax only say IMF conditionality. So bearing rationalization to be taken off.
So I would have preferred say anka obey COVID tax na fuel.
4 years mandate. Woman 6 months.
4 years. I make a choice say 4 years. No, January 7th to December 2028. Yes, sir. I mean, fan kosi January mpo. And you van say anka ojai na December 7th. Was in my if you are, will you accept it? Because 4 years mandate. But I say 4 years mandate. It is within the 4 years. What kind of argument are you advancing? The fact of the matter is say, Nana Otu COVID in a new obio. COVID wa
and they won't follow recent stories.
Recent stories, babe. University of Ghana.
Yes, University of Ghana. It took us COVID.
That's what I will call you. That's your school.
I don't know what has that got to do with
Mo motto no. Mo say true stance. Na mo say
integrity procedure. Proceed with integrity.
Yes, chebolam. Integrity back class in hobby. Man, let me tell you why. Mo be katre yen say Volta Hall for a celebration. I'm a COVID opportunity at the University of Ghana. And to move banning activities via including grassroots SRC activities. True or false?
True.
I know too.
That's why I'm somehow.
The me person now, mammy.
Me you only go.
And I know 19 V. Eh? 9 before you no more. I know too.
No more go.
No more than
conference.
Omo de COVID in the show mo enye integrity e wo infa ni guasefo. You see, and that me say COVID ni ho no. Eye na COVID wo ho a anka bibi science. This a COVID ni wa na no to those days are COVID anka ba mo studio hai. Mo ka ni say sanitizer. Ka be 4 and see ha. Anka obi a hye nose mask, true of us. and they be no you want to ye and they said that's what Tianka. Why are we still praying? Oh, ye and uncle ye and few so because COVID does not exist, you COVID that few and under a mission no and we walk and it will make sense. Then you can tell me say but since COVID in new what here, that's what they mean. I don't want it to sit in our books. It should be cleared as soon as possible. November now. Oh, we cannot wait.
Okay, but let me read this.
We can't wait.
Dr. Atso Forcing provided a timeline for scrapping the COVID-19 health recovery levy during the 2025 media budget review. That is today, July 24, 2025. He announced that the levy would be abolished through a new value-added tax amendment bill, with a draft bill expected to be prepared by October 2025 for submission as part of the 2026 budget statement. So that's what I'm telling you, sir. It will feature in the November budget against 2026.
Nana Otu Darko, you are fixated.
I'm following you,
with
Charles.
What you want to say. I am telling you, sir, before today, na Dr. Tufo Samaya Tiasie, who say Oko presented budget in the who's granting interviews. In one of his interviews, I know Council, yeah, expected by media dear. No, why be for
station bang.
And I'm saying, Munya internet.
Which one? No. So proof. Station man, yes, I interview. No, can't say media budget.
Phone ye. Media
because
look at that. Look at that.
One cap media budget. Also abolish it.
Look at that. You see, young kind of country when they and he has provided timeline in no, that's not what we are talking about. Now what about I import duties?
So no, I think
you're sending a message by the mountain sending him grab you.
Yeah, me kai.
Message no more blood me cats on sending man the young kind no so no
ka produce and a trauma me. When you be understand.
And the man in trauma you say no so I took her there wo and president mama kasa no muntie ya na you see me kasa bebrebe na buy mpo anka we benefit ya chairman levy we import duties or motis anka wona wo na vovo wa broche bibi anka maso o ma sos
you go achimsi no
so that's it into we there yesre yes yan kasi onyegma sisa anima menu we sadi menu we onya nanti aban nanim mo.
Okay, I'll come back to you, Charles, but it's in order. Senior D can kind of what we trust on people him set with chia and some of these comments no eboa e shape proper governance into what kind me this obefano asopam because we tie na asopam na beboa ama governance na ma who say bia no pakron criticize one constructive criticism will help. Yeah, bra afa two very important areas.
Maybe enemy remo sanamba
maybe en wakawi ka wo de
make say a two bi on say wo gia ya na se bi nyansa wo kakra na ye what must say and then the whole word COVID a two ye pen age if you are saying when you can to COVID to
say abolish it
there be when you country the whole world do no country just abia na ye gini kura no sabia mu sabia nyaado ye nko fonde be ne nyansa nim yare aba se pe yare ne poma sibre no ye se eje ho to wotima se nyankopon adaro yare koye na no mo akoye by force research ese bibi base hu ba de wo wotima se ese ade abatimi hu bibia ene age to ye fiade hu a na no wo trans na me musa wan koye trans na no na wo ka se bi producer twen na mo kan se mi se de se eniema ye fi oni ade mi pa be busa obi ama wo yima no because I support eniema bi ni mu ama ne bros adentia na Otu Darko Aban no obi anyense aba ye dia
nse me so me nyense
ye dia ene de ko ba bi wona sanya ese e ka
ede na enye ese ede na enye
no ka import duty and na ufika national ko choko ni ade
I supported him
cause no obi tennis your fairness
no but I supported him
what was it sanyema we ba betra ho sa
I supported him.
I didn't now because of what so you a tuning in every other man. He may be scaffy. And because of IMF conditionalities, I would
kakra.
Oh, you kakra. Now, no, once in the cocoa fu emuno, and me and the IMF one at the coche.
Now, the IMF.
Me, without question. ye di one city question ye fan share wo ye gi won so bi kasa ti ade ni ntwi bibi fio ade no yi ba ku fio na de bibi a choke ba bi fine we no ni ngwa simple mo vai o man say yare hu eto ye gye ebi ni wiase ebi nti ba bi ada only Ghana me grow for na se bi o man nyina nkonkai e no mo taxes bibi a na hu nya no ba no mo ye fio no bibi foforo no mo de choke no obuo mpa ba mo ho we mo obuo mpa ma country no otima say Nana Otu Darko na me busa nya bi ya contractors no e ba ya na
e ba chon okay kan ba contractors na ye tie bi
flat Ghana crowd.
Okay, so sometimes the funds are released, but it be in good room.
Because when say so mine upon say niema ba form pa enuane ba form because no waka abe so say local back 40 Ghana cedis but they say 25 even in non public Medina market me to be 20 cedis what was say a local back me turn 20 on put 25 me turn 20 and niema we break to be ba form but at the end of the day sika san crofo ye twa crofo no motima omo atom no Nana Otu Darko ebi system scanning it at the end of form to say the kura no say ntria omo ye dwuma Ghana ne ka already omo my our best last month see about betria contractors ka any ade tria omo ni ade omo me hu say dey reflect o mine motima say na ntimi reflect o nipa ni nyina body mu but at the end of the day ye tria but hu niema na ni so ye how hu niema na ni so media de me ka ne say Nana Otu Darko ne na poundful yi Aban no wa ya ade enne no ka say bibia toto ye ni ade niema ko ye but make sure say niema no beto reflect o nipa pocket and the $1 no and yes and I'm 10 point something obi no so say and I'm 13 say aye niema bebre but yes obi somu ba bia benya no one way bia name say one city ni esana ese ba bia reflect one city because the bia na $1 no ese opposition for kram in the omom business kram different angle I don't know say I say net me Ghana one when see $1 say be at 10.5 but be changes abakwa e be at 10.6 me net but we dey udu ba bia na ya de foforo udu na ya de foforo even according to Grofokra amoko American embassy kokoje visa amni ade mpono e also say omo dey different omo dey different adentia those things na say timi o man na etimu no upon say omo ba mo de niema to ye fine but mo make sure say bia be equal bia so nya no aha mena say odu me krombra of Kenya say ayia still now the same thing abenya no but ni kwa say wunya no aha no osu anu etia laboni etia udu osu anu changes abam no esa da bia nipa benya wansa maka omo ya ade toto niema minister be wakasa wo toto niema ne ade niema toto ye die but omo niema ne reflect nipa botom omo nipa nya we no because ye te oman mu na obi pesa dudu na pesa mto card chewo dudu na because yeah radio about radio dudu na e fans on so we okoje mpem to card bre wo ba wa betima yi ana na wa wo se nipa na to car na o tabra on budu enu bi 100,000 Ghana cedis e bi ade no pa e de no kokko is can be 200,000-300,000 Ghana cedis how na me ko ya na answer me ba e hu mpo nya ne jai gama ne kan me ntra me baby enu nti bo sa dudu na geska kakra mu jetre no ankokura no betimi dai bibi but because of duties ni ade no anu odin ti no etien ye pa mampani chew no minim paso mampani ye hu campaign ye kasa fa hu so ba nyina duties ni nyina mpo mfio no ebeba former mani ye nuam obusa say Togo uko Togo because me nan for mu use Togo cars fu chabetie ukoto ka Togo anefo the way Togo car tie Togo dey the Togo wa onu timi ye duty free o Togo ya obi o Togo bia but that can be nya ka mu ada ka fun bia ni abonte and the papa nkwa no mo de nam na o ti so ta ko Togo a o say obi a wonya obi kura no kura car se bia mo se bia nya no eye kama Ghana Abrantes and Nana Otu Darko say wo ka be 3 for enkenche wo ka ne bo nya di e wa brofo ne wo ye de omo shipping na e ba so shipping fee bo ne bo nya di o edu Ghana na da ne bo achi bidin Nana Otu Darko mi nse nkofo ba mienu miensa promise on person to come e chewu e ba wutimi nyi
obi am promise me
mi baby I promise ba wutimi nyi na ba na so first kan wutimi nyi because what talk ka bia 70,000-80,000 Ghana cedis first ne Toyota Corolla ba kwa me dia ba kwa me to say me 79,000 Ghana cedis what must say and I'm almost 30 almost 3 billion what must say 300,000 to 300,000 sa na ton me ton 2022 year na me to you what must say akwa drew because of duty na dey into na akwa car na sa wi obeyi ni sen okwa sa how eniema bo opon se eniema ne pese ba fom no na nam se o ma wasi ho beto ya me hu de krontia se ho de nyina wo port so ese hihye nyina wo port so other countries ene o mo ye pe no wo ye di o bebre anim no ada na ho de o mo yi cars o mo de niema ba import duty efo obia eba o mi ba me ni se mi kitwa so but ba na sa ya da ne bo achi bi din it can't be for ways and means be me for yes kafu from fi baby na no there's no need gold we to form hey na say say to your gold ya de ni ko to your gold there's no need say de ho odin be kosi port so and then 1 kilo of gold they saying 1 kilo of gold they saying na bro $100,000 and at the end of we to ni say for so form o ukra machine na one nya machine o companies papa one nya 2-3 kilos a day normal way for concession mom ye djuma yo na scanning na akodi for more adan ye dia ho de nyina akodi port so niema nkrofo high obi person de niema ba otuma de niema papa o de ba wuntimi nyi enti amfa ma wonnam na ho obi ka na odi wani manana entutu afini to no o mi crazy so eti so mampani na omum ta ho no omum fo omum check o maye no omum tutu niema ma nipa wuntimi nto no nyesa ye be na o se ye boy ensem ye tuatua ka na ka de bi se be tua ba me mom from concentration go tia se e ka na kufa do be boto won ye tua saa brekra ye fa nye development o na se ka na tua no de kufa do de oboto tua yi de tua yi na tua se ka me ko gya ebu anko a ka 100 and something million Ghana cedi wutie me so mo se sa no tua 113 billion Ghana cedi zanamwa yadi si voter range so quality na ye had to voter range kwani me nyina eni entua kana na nankaye abofo so mo ka so mbabu ye o asa de ka wo amtm mu
to upe so dru ba e declare country
bankrupt obian declare bankrupt anu akowe wa join ko for the epic wa join ade na we kana enka ye entaska we opon me na be padi for wa adwene o voter me se na anu e se ko vo untimi ko nana and no matter boy be kwa we afia and ya bobo sa bo achibidi and na nsu atoka krai wo be ko Cape Coast and am so ko Kumasi a sa akwa ye ekoso na untimi nko e kana de betua ma brofo nya we se sere mo fa ni aba kana ye de e kan se ni abeto so kakra ye nyan mo memfa enye development kakra ni ya sink wo e kafo sa ma ni e kafo o man na ho kakra na some kan na me yembori say the 4 days or 5 days 8 days 4 point something billion nso kan no asre de e ka so ka bibi she ho no amaga na for rich mu sat kan mu di ya no because of that attorney general hwehwem no move na akọ onim it is obi at me bomb pau no dia sanana 4 days 5 days no dey no okọ because na ya buy bi okọ ya san ya nka fi anfa ho tinana me de e ka mo so motua no e ye de but nana yesi mo ana mo ya ka afa na mo bu mu be o se ye de yin ansa na ye de fata nana me no tu e sa wutu kro we mu a region mo bre pa voter region ko voter and I make an over tin make an uko tini ade na unti mo ba bia wo fa ko unya what if saluka anko ekwa fosa eno say dey life
ye be ni nyina
ni afa 30 point something billion say dey ko tuaka 130 ya ko tuya budget so e ka wo bia meda o makane na ho hold on for the debt no ni enko anim kakra ni aba nye
say Nana Otu Darko
obedi matawoni
that be I say I will buy you, or in fact, I'm support more porter, you know. I said Nana Otu Darko, I will buy you 2024 Honda Civic if you reduce port charges.
Thank you. Nana, so better mama when you or better mama.
Me can one of you.
Better mama. What's the number?
Facebook messenger.
Contributed to the program.
To the program. And I'm just in the Facebook post on Castle talk about me.
Nana,
he will buy you.
Do mampani, jina hoye kampo kase. Wabo beto to ni wade Togo wemo. Omo from ni edu omwani. Obe make sure ni Togo be yakobel. So three man Ghana ni Togo ya pepepa. Mi do nyankopon. Unhia onza mo kasa me besisi wo. Enkra wo nkofo bi kam nkra. Uko pe mo hanu ma enkura woni pakam kan wo ye ho hwie nye yi eso no na eso de ko
ye fie nkura no bi akam
na twi na me count twi kai siwa no wo bi ma lift kwa na awra ho pop enso nyina fiase e ba otia so no wa fe ne se how can this car nipa use the ko ba bi adenti me wan ka car den ko twa 2 years no atwa sa car no uma ne cha won samu a e do abra boko fam o ɛsɛ wo sika nyina ka de acha 2 to 3 years ɛsɛ wo yifi nsɛm na apɛ foforo ɔman bi ɔmo ɛkɔ ni mu bia ana mo nyansa bia ayɛ ɛte Ghana wo kɔtɔ phone na oni agye phone ɛsɛ ɛtɔ wokɔ America ne ade a phone ni nyina yɛ de kyɛ companies nyina mo de kyɛ mo wɔn de amo gyina na ne credit ni ade ɔbɛtɔ no ti all the time ne abɛsesa wo phone sama ne otima kɔ wɔn ne nneɛma kɔ nanim yɛ to ɔman mu gisa ɔtɔ adeɛ no biribi ayɛ ɔtɔ ɛna ɛsɛ hɔ pɛ ne yɛpɛ sɛ yɛdidi mpanimfoɔ nyinaa yɛ din ne pot no ɛnɛ kɔ hɔ no ma baabi hɔ no ma hɔ pɔ praa stadium first nante saa mo ma nneɛma mmra fam na obiara ho dito na obiara so ntumi nyɛ nipa adan ɛna nkurɔfoɔ nso kaa fon saa ensu otɔ ana na otu da ensu otɔ na onam kwa mu a dodoɔ nyinaa kaa sɛ ne kwa bloke ɛdi ente because of nneɛma nkɔ yɛ ntini wei ente sɛ ɔma mpani na pamfo ɔmo toto nneɛma deɛ ɛka na ɔmo ɔmo bom so ntua sika no mbeko tua ka no ɔmfa nye development abrɔfo no ka kyerɛ sɛ ɔmbɛgye na na wɔkyena wɔn bɛɛ na ɔmbɛkɔ ɛbɛ negotiate yɛ gold ɔmko tu ade de ɔmo mpo wɔn sia so abibifo nyansa awɔfam obroni te sɛ company te sɛ Newmont ne ade to gold ɔman mu a Ghana de ɔmo yɛ 3% obia man fa ne nancy from say no stop work obia hold on when na kwai na mentiase yɛ na yɛ dia yɛ bɛgye 40 mu na mutu mu fa 60
menye sure sɛ Ghana ɛwɔ as at now menye sure Ghana yɛ shares in any of the gold mines.
Oh, there be a percentage.
I think a royal no we go and check. I think royalties you need shares of him.
So other than say Thomas
royalties ni corporate taxes no to your mind.
So other than say Thomas how do it because of now me know to every Monday, Wednesday, Saturday helicopter call a buna of Kenya say e kokko fa gold e de ba. Na no to na dey kwa na e ba. Ye ya de le unkrofobia of advantage. Ye to oil la ye to nyina fa so bia ni so. Ye percentage ye o me say. Nipa no po discover odi ani mo kofa company ni buy no kofa company ono de on be 2% bu Ghana wo mi say ye de no 20 ada na say town sa de ye ntimi town ye say ade o mo pani ku fo ni nkrofo ye enya papa stop work monto mo bo fu na de ba ye ni mo trans mo ntimi my 30 to 40% amunya tuo.
In fact Nigeria oil onya 51%.
Thank you.
So tell me some say why is ours different
ye wo pani fo no mo dwini nya dwuma na mo nya correct and on to transfer no be what discover oil obi so oba betu was memo 30% to 12% what my get to because of kakra dey go kotoko be si fie nti o omo nyina agya damudi o Nana Otu Darko empany form negotiate adamudi o personal one
10%.
na me ko do ebo atu na Ghana pa wo di Ghana man 1 week stop work no company work sa company I will stop everybody.
Me say they should renegotiate all the mining contracts.
All the money
they should renegotiate to be a contract.
Nana yesi kani nyina omo fa the free ko
amanfo mbe renegotiating oba ya initiate no waje ne de oba da ya renegotiate
Nana adan ye tron your man ye dia no ena nipa ba ko mienu etimi hihye mra bone de man na nkrofo be fam niam nyina de ko free ne eto no sa obi aba obi anka ho hwe me send this about we de nyina giridi o enum do betima ye saa niam on form nancy from no stop nkrofo bi adwuma no transit hihye niam fro o mo ntimi o mo nyai country crop first or also no also ni enye o na ni dwa bi mu a wontwam ye kra tu yi eniam afi abrochire ba na ba dodo na ba pa be kuyen de ntra ni ye momo ne ye ko bi na ebe boaye ada ni atena ho na nkrofo fa o ma ni mu niam nyina won fa the free the whole world Ghana ni ko di ba pa ni ye koko adwuma ana me boa ye pa na koko ni edi wudwa
ye ne bebre
ye ntimi ni term price mpo nkrofo na transfer price ye se de
that's a world price
what no I who ni bi obi ani bi me pa na mo wo che word and me me fa ma forget it can shinimpo ya mfu ya shinintu na ne short word o mo tie ni abre ono no nya bi a o ye na board ya ma o okofa iPhone keke iPhone ba o mo 50 or 16 pro no de ba you about 30-40,000 Ghana cedis e wo ha bibi ni wagimenti no ato ne saa na wa so kokotoko ba ko enu 5,000 na de ama no de aye enuane de no wadi no asa beton ene chocolate ba ko Nana Otu Darko when was last time I did chocolate o ma wo fie kwant mi chocolate o ko so import traffic mu o to ase ni ati ade we wana bro mo tisie ye bi bia nkwani panifo no so ba obia ye din ni man sa na ekọ no
ye wo gold land nso ye ntimi to go check
ntimi ko already me so
gold watch
Nana Otu na no mo bobo
anka you to make na gold chain the day na
Spain Germany bobo no mo yi coaches ra no mo tewo na no me so hwe gold ring e hwe mana na utimizi ama e hwe oba bi na hwe ne ring a potututu bi bi anche no akada de ko bre na danenza gold yin ha so ne yetu no Nana Otu Darko say antanse antoto niema yi ahyehyɛ niema ne mpanimfo na ntima mfa na nsi fam eta duru ba bia ya na Africa countries no money a dig akra no ya na ye no obi timi boss da bi obi amde niema mu nyina mo ntomobo ese trans de ahyehyɛ foforo ne ese timi nye fa ahodie fi mu o hawa e de ato ye port ne ade taxi afafo a ye nyina e ye hyehyɛ ya ntima nye papa wo so timi ye niema tima ye pai nu ye se de kokeke Nana Otu Darko and once you twagu nsuo so sa wokota krade porter se nsuo enua na gusu sa na brofo itwe kwata ye ton fofofo Ghana ni kra pa bidia ya konwa ne mpade aye no wo twa no de ba carpenter ne achi no kwam
now connect budget no
yes what am I budget le mu an ye wo no budget le ni ayibia
is it a do team
any fapim bia ye budget the timba wombi
maka kokunta
wo to bo grade budget ka kokunta ne ya abanyina wanka
why are the pastor kind
was say abe 40 abe bo no am na me 20 cities e o madi na
ba from
e wo from kama no ho na benya dodo na do benya to ena bibifo no do ba bia ye nya atwom obi etima konwura makosesa anwa enwa wo 3 4 was it 200 Ghana cities sana Ghana for etiu etu betu atanwa ho saa udru East Legon Men's Hotel the opposite was ma mi bi ho enwa no untimi tontu bia bia fefefe na omisi ho eso ohia ni bia ensopo suko bia nya bia nkobeto me no wo kasai udru America embassy a onse papa bi to abro ho America embassy obi to abro ho no papa na bro ndi cheap 20 Ghana cedi per one abro ya to tu 30 to 20 wo woni fa so no ni kokko the same the body betem 25 35 40 Ghana body betem
oh that be makodira ha mantoda
no and sa papa wo nya chi na ese kwache no
makodira ha no mantoda
ese chi no straight
it's too much a bro betem
a bro betem 30 cedis
or opposite American
embassy uyan kwansan phone wodi
so America
wagi skanu so aso nanimu nya so
America
nanimu nya so tutu so on
America dey on inside America but ne aka
Ghana sikana wajira kese nya onfa unenum sura tutu onfa bi gosinese nipa bibini adwombo nipa ne tima na ida fi se wasalu so concentration what ma say enta bi before na otu ese ka ho bi because I go market na hwe niam na bia ka say ba fom ama na bro so no and say we the name of sister station we for nkokoye ayi UTV for and no news na me hwe na otu dan offshore mu ko market ko busa question no market na hwe the Ghana for ni bi count to the Ghana for ni de ya bu for special ya kan for no ma me bi so no last NPP time no see da no top cement 104 but now cement na do 130 it won who dey wum obi sisi dollar and crampo bar from no dey say ama market say kon na to me see shopping po na mo so ko interview no which was specific no mo share that point go for bi obi di ka kokko picking go for go
agenda interview
we dey no odin and no news what man Saturday dey Nana Otu Darko ye better dey we hu e before ni kan ho and abrofo na advantage of us because enne me no ka say yes China for omo high Ghana say ni adare Nana Otu Darko China for ni mpanimfo wo Ghana na negotiate 24 hours wo mom ka bi wo mu nyina China for no negotiation bi wo mom to go do no nana si antu ye bo antrase antu tu niema ye na da bia ye the tax na nipa ho kire no meanwhile wo niema wo krai mu a hu hia say ye depend on a port niema port taxes da bia na de boy den port bibia bia na ne boy den wutimi krade ketua bi ne de brew na wo kwakoyi a wutimi pontuaka enti when there by media we budget come there but any entry infleto nipa bottom sa ate there say
Burkina Faso leading mineral me ref to send you gold leading mineral in Burkina Faso no munya $1 billion annually try buy or stop here last report na make say nya no credit are fine but it's your money 85 billion annually okay no munya $1 billion annually see ano wenya 84 to 85 billion annually president no Bruni sisi
Nana Otu
was stop
o ma kwan on fa ma Bruni so onyo
try stop you
wa kra ne ma na ba e na mabunu no
contractors so mu de adwuma
no o wan edi kwan no
Nana Otu Darko on say the work
any target
Nana Otu anyema ye wo ma we mu no anyema ye wo ma we mu no any kwase depend on port ansa no ma we tima konanim ense nipa timi stop nipa djuma wo ye no one ne trans yan hye from man kwanimu ye yet to crow women that even a class says a class of my gu Kotokoni house and teams in gu and even sponsorship wedding or be Bahanma Baby Juma or Jessica we are not the sponsor Team Wabrochi who check or more Team Wabrochi team sing now see just come the sponsor now share the now we can go for the yeah more now. And your mama before one the sponsor will be outside. Only the year Mukrum, near Tiana money in a muffling and free, near Tian penny for one penny where do about the earn one term. Nana to Chaniaman.
And they said good boarding example.
If you Chaniaman, good board, the Anamoyano, what do you example near you?
Oh, Ushesika Yenya about 5.2
thank you
billion dollars. It's more than the multinational cover.
Me too.
But this from the small scale.
Small scale. And because yeah, new month when it's out, go company like I say no. Yes, stopping in another cac. You can't say there. You want to be a percentage. You won't be a 40%. Yes, I'm Munya Juma. Nana me count 9. 1 month or 2 months. Ghana better son straight.
Even if we start from 30%,
don't come down. I don't know the other one back here.
Anyways, 40% is
40, 60 because of machine the audience. And you must Jimmy. Nana mama one example. Yet to crow we will be my creative app. App keke. No, on top papers, on top petrol. What to make it 30%. Oma passenger. Yansa be near what transport minister. No what one no share. It's about into creative app.
About bet my creative app.
Into creative about 5%. And then Juma money abra ye creative be on about to share. Drivers and co bet
4 to 4 bread. Oh, sorry.
It's app and what's away no a young go ni boat will come straight. And I'm from 5% on your jai.
And no when you man the competition, you only about 10%.
One man competition.
Be forced to come
down.
One
man take with my book no. Would the about 5? Yes, we have 5. Won't me a jai. One be command to near manco. Or call we are no more modian more raising modian. Neg and ranted and what you make say 5%. I buy no more cow.
Now was cars among work
and pay.
Oh, Charlie. And tell them you let no bit to crow way. Messi drew way up boys no. I think that's all fun one. Now the couple beyond man Samaka. Brian Quabbas I was in the choir out on the SM doom up no. But you're off trip.
Yes,
you're off trip.
I didn't think that's a townsa. And ranted about ya ready some tree. A yamamo. Yeah, Obia being a Juma ye. And uncle be create a Juma heavy. Yet one will be to one no editated or you 30%. Now my Juma be nearby. Only be a connection said the crab amount 10 per day. Normally begin 7
30%.
30%.
Now you're channel.
No,
it's bad.
No. Yeah, me any am na no DSTV a. Na won to betra no ke kan say hu ke
say so ma revise DSTV.
Yeah, for almost 30% say AFC so. Am minister so on tia say bon am na for me. No wo betra ke kan say hu say enye minister Juma. Na no minister to no negotiation na Juma. Ade e hye wase bia no.
For African head no crap.
Emra. Because ya tia no, ya Juma na ya GTV o yi. Emu anko no mu yi. Program papa bia ni so. Oh, mami kama sa na wie.
Kafu the program say come.
Ade no yo. Who will be no presenter the answer wo betra. Ni team ya fukusu. We get share npo nkoye. News nkoye. News on now nkoye.
We should not please.
No, mami kama sa.
But we should not be discussing personalities.
I'm not discussing my body. Personality
about GBC and
also some changes. Ada wo ya DSTV nko fa hu. TV3 for copy do standard bi hu ye. Ada hu ye. Now no election we TV3 for no mugire hono ma wani beje coat a coat jeans are jeans be bia dem yopo abrante we die nipa wig egu na chi na emudue hu de ekoso company kakra kai o machines ye nya hwe no obi atime de bibi fi abrocha ba no de abawie na we sia we born na no yi 1997 1992 1948 anema no yi onyi bibia ye wiase GBC chief CEO wo gibia 120 80,000 Ghana cedi a man what we dey emphasis on one so mun change shade and ho nyina wo ko ni patrol akakse nko how nana etibede no bi firi kro mun fa bibi ma mebu Ghana for ha na ye machines obi a mo so mo GTV Sports GTV Plus GTV1 ni nyina bibia no year papa was.
You come back to the budget.
I'm coming there. Sanya ma wona ye obroni bi ma mebu ye obi mfa bibi South Africa for ba kro mu hwe ni ma South Africa for dia ba kro mu ni nyina wo di bu ye hwe mo se wo na se wo dra mo na hwe niam ye to mo mu utimi scan go for etwa na no odi o
nyina so ye repatriate scan ko
me count na Who now shiny pie toniama near Sala near Chiacom say Randy. Yes, you can go for the coil.
To my name to me more.
Nana say what's and they say, Edwin Yumra, I won't me easily gone.
Yeah.
Once a American baby or share top on. Nana drew on your baby pack a car. Baby, I pack a camp where you now shessy can't go for a year. Only a better no manner ye. Yes, and you want to I will force them a could turn in the among and one year say Joe. Almost I say Jack. A Janet a year time and go for the
first in the
to be this year, American say, or my penny more money in Colocaniamano. Name you money be among you. Among you don't translation near man for. A bema stunt a budget on mobile, a bedroom pepper sobino, and never buried the Bibia for Mamma Nipa 1 month. Dance at the Bia, Yabania Babu and some of the crime for 20.
Who said budget today or man call him about? And you know, the agency about robotics. Your bed or more your funding. San George deal with the youth in digitization and coding. Me what? And now see for any allocations and what have you. The major issues here youth development.
Okay.
Kwa be faswa e mabuna ye wo man we mono ye ho be hin ha ye.
Okay.
And so na me report be I think say one of these como say about 15 years now. So youth policies are by the banner. Grandiose, but empty. The impact, minimal. That is from 2015. ABC and now ye kase. Enti ubitma for BBC Youth Employment Agency. Ubitma for BBC say NEIP. Any near kikahu. No bisa say impact day. They get the policies today, but what kind of policy people they are solid. But a month for you training or more bano. How are they fitting into the system?
Okay.
The workspace. For instance, and I say my own Malik a year BB. When I talk about Malik, I'm talking about Sintali, for instance. He goes to negotiate with commerce for no the local industry. Okushia no more doing come up and more year recruitment that give me opportunity to fact mabunim brede emre mona mon recruit to that one yes but ofa NIP ni na asifo na what have they been able to do apart from youth employment and from youth in traffic NAPCO is part of it then you bit me aboy ye boaka say asolve they get you debate all right but are we solving the problem? I know to you tell we say Nana me tine say we prolific point. Stylishly no you are very good at it until we are set it up be say capital be near the mawa and say the capital they develop you will account for. These are some of the things we want to see because you were GEA Ghana Enterprise Agency you were NIP National Entrepreneurial you were National Youth Authority you were Youth Employment Agency what are all these things doing? And then your focus on your day. They get it. Are we training? Are we upskilling? Are we giving skills to the people? What exactly? And a focus of Sanyamawi. They be a budget need their shame. A better budget need their shame. Near can't need the sika edge. You see, if you help somebody through these policies, not dependent to me, I'm funny pa bakum you mensa. And transform me or more, then there is no use. So I say, that is a policy. and a funny policy no into uma benefiting from youth employment scheme and into me a welder me shop in me a hairdresser my in me so man for me show me training. Do you get it? This is how we should look at it in helping to grow and make people independent. What I say, yes, and I will move them from government budget into only by government of Ghana budget payroll, so into a reduce burden, you know. Oh, but over 100,000 in the case of NAPCO. I need to say 100,000. You almost say, how much do we pay in NAPCO for? 550, 700. Can I say this? For doing nothing. I know too. No more nyashe. A chow more gusukeke. And the big quack or coffee brook man or mutin toto. A bruning catty in the drain and you small for no motor. A year no more skill. Must submit proposal. Put yourself in groups of 3, groups of 4, groups of 5. So what I say, now my put proposal, solid proposal, but you review, so you fine tuning my proposal. No, you pay a man for more guide them, you pay kakramamo, go and set up. Do you get it?
Yeah.
And then we will monitor your progress. When we say a no more boy, so near to Sikagua, and I TSC near AC, you see a manual sem, a your mind and the tree. The better China ye dear. Oh, of course, technical university will be a year or year painting, or be year marketing. What I say, will be your accounting, and you know, project works. You know, let's pick them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for different courses. What I say, you put them together, bring your expertise, money one project. Now, Aban so must
yeah,
a bebois. So I say, the India say, we are better project work. No, they are corner are they are now cool. We are no as a baffin about before Frasi. You get it? Because I see all solve a problem and do identify a problem and wire research to tackle that situation and to review any way you saw a senior bit me aboa, but not concentrate in Accra. Because the project work now, why I say, maybe I will sample, or sample now, or research, and no, then find say, go more affected now, research and your focus. What I say, then we are helping you to go and solve the problem in Gumuafete. That is how we develop. But unfortunately, everybody wants to be in Accra. And the youth employment in as if we bad concentration and crime. We do baby mpone bini ho. We do village, we do district bini ho. Because the concentration is in Accra. And now bring me your pointers.
Okay, so we will train baby.
Budget in the just about number digest.
Yes. Exactly. But they can't catch in and no has to do with, for instance, the holding the national economic dialogue, tightening spending while protecting social investment, and increasing funding for education, health, agric, establishing Ghana Good Board. Some of the things are my free honor. Onions didn't come about some strong fiscal performance. So, for instance, primary balance surplus of 1.1%. Meanwhile, now I'm targeting 0.4% into BT. Then fiscal deficit reduced from 0.7%. GDP outperforming a target of 1.8%. After inflation, a drop from 23.8% as of December 2024. As of June, ending at 13.7%, which is the lowest since 2021. I feel treasury bill rate say falling sharply. A year 91-day T-bill from 27.73% to 14.73%. Okasafa some historic Cedi appreciation. Say Onyeka say Cedi appreciated 42.6%. Okay, so against the US dollar, that is 30.3%, and against the British pound by 25.6%. Osankasa about restored investor confidence. Okasafa restored investor confidence. I think when it has to do with growth target set for 2025, I say real GDP growth of at least 4.0%, non-oil, in that order. But Oshe, also real sector performance, GDP growth for Nankasano as a cost by 5.3%, not 4.9 as a 2024, and a non-oil GDP growth, by 6.8% compared to 4.3%, in the marking year since 2018. Agric grew by 6.6%, which is tripled. New policies boosting momentum, 24-hour economic and big push. Crowd, I said 13.8 billion, and almost the rules in the idea, Ekekafa. A cow might be to so like you said, we have proper time to digest.
Yeah, but the point remains, the point remains
highlight any arrest or my clear.
Yeah, can the BR say before even this statement was presented today?
VAT reforms in
I know too. Yeah, can studio ha any baby brayako say atonoma bomo mode. Mama ban we 6-7 months away no. I born in home modern and my mom for feeling say a 4-year-old and the people want a man 4 year day say but Omiria film say it is just beginning, that it is still in its first year anchor and you was wrong. You don't even criticize this government because
until after 1 year
on fully grounded, yeah, but because of the performance. So prices are more trade one day so more yentino. A man for fees say no. Let's criticize them. And yes, the goodwill too thick. The goodwill no deep to the extent say Johnny and start and go more Gary Moore or me 5 free. They get it. Because yes, gold board establishment in a record time. And I submit and in a pound for I finish it the act no and don't you call you more passive more even before the timeline now president the amount so I say good balls was by your home for so I diaba aboa ama ye gold reserves no surana echo ama yetimi anya dollar the choco yes Cedi no ama bibia ho aye fine eno na affect petroleum prices ene oko filling station bono ewo form no saadi we enaba eno so ka ho so mo se same nana ena adetonfo guta ne na asefo nyina gitum so mo tete niam so ena omote so you see na manfo e ka na tema de ni sinu sa tem na ye nkra niam enti e be kra niam dollar na be kosro me boa ene sa window no mo di kra niam no see apa ho atra it is still the way it is and I think say yes say see ye be ka ban way ni awaye within this short period now no to yentimi nkan wie. So I say we cannot. We are only centered on economy. So I say we are only centered on one aspect of it, which is the economy, finance. What I say, and then a month for a modi or moka umutia. Yen kanaga na phone you to say kawinzo and yet a buy win a boato. Nyamubo kanu to no ho.
Must actually sinking fan mukina.
This government is really doing what they promise. A year reset. Or more reset. I know too. You gonna make cafes na one person mekano. Na de kan nyama mi ensa pombe ye. Na sa. Na problem ni tu dina twa. Omo ye asan. E kan nyama mi ensa pe. Ban we ye wia. Galamsey.
Okay, very important area.
2 galamsey ase.
Okay, that is one.
Say obenya courage no.
Two ase.
Na DC is MC is amoria galamsey. Ye ka o musuma boys mo be di atem no. Be yo mo adwuma. Takwa de no. Number 1.
Takwa DC.
Yes,
I'm telling you.
Bahama appointee.
Yeah.
Otu galamsey.
No na try almost no mo disika. Na me say I'll publish it on Tuesday. agreement oni
and the concession
agreement oni o maya omutua ne sika nyame I'll put that thing out.
You have that?
I have. The small boy be there nra. I'll put it out. Man kama cement trouble me the beba betudwa. Na ba bi ope bi agenfia.
And I'm seeing people. When the consultancy chairman Dan Lad
will deal with them.
Oh, Takwa.
I say, until say John Dramani Mama now bang with your courage. Tackle illegal mining headlong. Now obi bia we involved. So we minister, we wine we involved. What me kaki the whipper. I know too. Ghana for being deal with them.
I feel better say Yami ne Abanga.
Ho.
Omoya meme demand
suspect
demand Yoko say on from Nani Otu Darko. Ya na 1 week gone. Yoko to from. Why is Yoko
because
quiet?
I was saying it's a clear case that the government is serious in fighting.
Yes, but Yoko must swing in. Let Yoko call them.
Maybe they've been called.
Yeah, oh no, yeah, tip. The extraction accountability project.
Yes.
Yeah, call ni say sa ntutwemu Yoko beye no. It shouldn't be secret. Yeah, person omu yi ni wo TV so.
No be anhwe.
Na
why be bo din bia so.
No bia be bo ni bia ko hwem.
Oni be hu nko from
yeah call yeah fret yeah sire Aban ni say sa investigation now on my directing Yoko so onye relative to Yami ni Abanga no. We want it to be televised live for every Ghanaian to see. Then you will see the people who are really doing it.
So
they should open up for people to present evidence. And no more willing to appear before that committee. We are willing to appear before that committee to go and present video evidence of people destroying our lands. Oh yeah, anyway, I know. Now on my port duties, no, a bathroom. No, you COVID in New Year. Now I told to me demolish $1 and to me the dollar and break it.
No, forestry commission. No compartment now. What was it? Also another the same thing. Gateway to the same way. No, no quite changes. We want to be great here. We be other.
So it's a communals commission. No, you see uniform.
Maybe Mr. Brown.
Oh yeah.
It's more I see.
I'm telling you any idea. But Mr. Brown, you know Mr. Brown. I know what thing.
I need a tree.
Fighting
galamsey. Oto galamsey for numuyi. Oye port duties ni wie na dollar no mu break 8 ara no tu. Tetem never fa.
Tetem.
There is no law is made for man, not man
and
for law.
And they need majority to do law. And when you have the
law
majority,
is
what
made for man. Law is made for man.
So Olma uncle you.
And yon uncle.
Yes, I'm ready today. And
then and a Peter Tobu. Ebeka say and said the crow move for. So one day police had one number MP.
Okay.
Police officer.
But yes, I've interviewed.
He was a police officer.
Yes.
The retirement
police officer.
Yeah.
No one.
Or raw police attended to her.
MP.
MP.
The grandfather saying.
When the people call you, you respond.
My uncle.
And you and Abeka say uncle. Me see my man indicators. Or breaking some indicators we are.
Indicators do obe break your mama.
Break or beko. Uncle kwa hin. Well, this is who are the age be.
There or 10 years ago.
Well, they are who are the age.
LEDs yet.
It is not as a man. Oh, yeah, but
just 73.
Oluma, 1 year not been so beko.
And you're not, no, you're not in Zobeko.
Anyways,
Oluma, second one we don't go.
First one, also
uncle. Let them call it.
First one, also uncle.
Well, you're not in so come here. No, so person parliament.
Yeah.
Pressure and the dinner by yes this to me so ye where you are I say nano
ya back of man abombo ya back of one
okọ kumasi nanu utie
market or him I be
utie o manu
one man 25 years one say to me 25
it is Xi Jinping
yeah 25 at least extra one term
no man ko dey na say you declare no year life president
Oba na si Ghana for anya gidie wonu mu a Nana Otu anka otuminya 2/3 majority. First in the history of this country. Obia, yes,
second time
over 900,000 votes.
Ghana for yes,
I doubt.
Lose election over 900,000. First in the history. First time president wako 4 years.
Walusu heavy.
No wakaba.
Heavy.
There's a 57% plus.
He can win the next elections if Pesokwa.
And just say if your man indicators no.
Uncle.
And your best no.
Uncle.
On continue on Yamay.
Yamay.
So Yamaya Yabu.
Uncle.
And the man in yet.
I know no more yet.
Yeah, you should say so. Person will continue money. Now, Yapandia. Oh, come on. There will be no need to change. You see, more sports, more football, more business, a team, no, solid.
Yes,
it's a player.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you say,
player, Mretiano.
Ryan Giggs, Manchester United Ryan Giggs. Now what do you say?
No, I knew he was on refuge.
But
they say Ronaldo 37.
Retire. And Ferguson Zako fan by. Ferguson Zako fan by some number one. Or Beborn Mammoth half away. Delete.
That is Emra. And none ya parliament transit ya mercy Yungura forest in Tutu. Mewa. You know, Cassie is some running.
Yes,
if you want yes, I'm round, man. Cassie, if you forest, Mamma be young. Sat Papa by me a year, friends. See you no brown. One man go for room. I'm not in number if you know.
A yard, Minister for Lands.
I want no, I know compartment no count.
Compartment no count.
I don't count once.
Mining permit in the
one count once. I'm my company by 9 room. Adia o mampani ache Ghana fo nyina abono wode gofa wuram wo ye jano me wa na acha to say opposition ni bia no budget say dey wo dwene o. I'm telling you Nana Otu Darko etiwo amisi forest commission there ne ho niam no dey doors ye bese say dey about chopo wotuma ba Nana Otu Darko me say time na eben woni bibi ministers ne CEO for no advantage bi onwanya party for no ehyiom no oh ye mpo ye ntua ye ka we call office ye ntua my pay da enne media budget ye factor mu ana eno na national anthem ene yen sanka pay ye ntua ye ka o eti o monko form show mo sing na no mo national anthem.
I'm shocked because president are receiving a salary Aban say na president any special arrangement
minim et we busa question say a factor of media budget ni mu ana o mo factor mo show no mo ntua mo ka.
Oh, I think I don't know.
Yes, because na so national anthem no
minister say they are paying contrary to the claim say they are not spending at force and say or spending
in the right places.
No what you as somebody men are serious no
so the question is I don't know nyina obia say your office in Zanka pay so obia say na moka it o mo factor mo no mo ntua moka
you ntua moka no mo dey
no mo hwenko for mo ase
okay
o mo hwenko na obi on ma woni si wo awoni NDC o mo obi da wo won mo akatamanso onim no onim akatawia
no dia be
si no dia be si wo na me kan na Otu Darko o mampani ma na ni nko si wo fo no dodo na e punish deputy si wo fo no
sir
I'm telling you
yes we
do na mo mo nya juma
is ben sir
oh be bre me try
state agencies ben sir but three man
what me more forestry commission
or had a deputy
I mean count nine
low trust fund.
Thank you
oh me am Boadu
yeah
mama ni anya juma
oh
Boadu Darko
I'm telling
from Brai na ka tell no
o trifa na zo beti
aka
that's what me
this is sorry nam no
yeah me Boadu Darko student on track when down when ahead
my doctor
ana doctor me akwaju
wa finish no kra
ana when be state agency be
me say chama list the amount that is ring na ewu what man say ya mo adwuma nye omo nka bibia ho
no omo kotra meeting no be
me so omo form to say one be ka mo na onim say the man ye wanwa see wo for seniors no about to say 30% pe no mo ye NDC for am ye adwuma
okay
about 70% ni am ye NDC for na deputy CEO
omo NDC for
oh they make count say no omo NDC for
ma menti ase
police commissioner NDC ni mineral commissioner NDC ni who tie me na ayi go for University of Ghana for
and that's so you with him
okay University of Ghana University of Ghana from omo NDC for Lord Mensa money omo NDC for
Kobi
Mensa we are not professor we
Lord Mensa so krabi
omo nyina Lord Mensa so krabi jampo we dey comot institution omo nyina NDC for me 30% for no NDC for correct NDC for nyina na deputy for no deputy C will be a NDC ni mapa eso nka ho
Mahama study name
o study there
resha for baba
you go study nko for na wu
ye ni ye onwu
da bi on to ni am say na sama ya company for sure enfa kwa gigrim
I can promise you sir after 1 year do be resha for
and no dey life
resha for baba
ade no won ka oni am see wo na obi abana na adwuma so me no nya adwuma bibia won ka ho
oni o mo nya adwuma
so ka kra ni pan ba use so me ma
it's deputy CEO so the BB car.
Oh, CEO Financial Commission we use it all the time. Yeah, man 2018 a car. Land Cruiser 2 year free forestry. We do a school and break it down. I say you. Meanwhile, some of the way directors now mention as a for no. We 2024, 2025 registration Land Cruiser.
So he said usual number year requisition. I'm sure it will come.
Who should request?
Say CEO no. Sorry, deputy CEO no.
Yeah, but they are money.
Yes, so that's what you need. So you make a decision.
Yeah, appointment or bar one.
It comes with it.
Yes.
And I am my war. So you make requisition.
You running now, you few. And to be someone penning a pound for chief of staff. Move for money, deputy for in EU.
Yeah,
now, especially when I don't go in there. I won't go Casama for them quite a way. I call one squad. No.
Yeah, the family.
I call to make use of one thing.
Miamakoa.
Chasakoa. My goodness, could we correct?
What in Kuala benches?
We see a new office. We need maybe
Chasakoa.
Yeah, meet on Kobe. On Kabi.
Oh, say.
One no.
Chasa need the name.
We see the name man also German and any other.
Chasa one.
Gaming.
Chasa Buidam.
Gaming commission.
Manuso ni akunya.
Oh, Chasa so where don't call on put the area west.
That na COCS.
Mama o. Wa boss me no nya adwuma. Me wo me nipa me be adwuma. Sanko a.
Aya fa list ne brain.
Mama list no.
Me ba cho CEOs no. Ye be sheda ye mo adwuma no. Mo a mo ye ade no ye be mo ba so. Na mo a mo nya ade no de. Say ya tena hey. Ye mo obi an dwuma ha mani. Ana ye mo obi an so mia ne deputy CEO. Because wo ofum ne you dia, you take the person will take over. Enti munya
we dem nkasa why? Wo sabe ka na nwumre ye.